This is a Emergency Broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 208 we are on, and today after the New Year's Revolution.
Yes, this is the week after the revolution. We're back.
Back
course,
on the air again.
Yeah, back to the regular old show.
We hear some nice music back on his side. I like that sound.
Yeah, listeners may not be able to tell, but we can.
We can hear that sound again. It's back.
Previously, we weren't able to hear the theme song play when the show started, but we can. Chuck was able to fix it with help of his friend Tony.
Tony knew what to do.
Who has been there over the years to help Chuck out. I know Tony, and I'm glad to know that Tony is back and that he's helping out and he's be able to pull this off. So Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Tony, for helping out with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And, of course, we're live every Friday night from the facilities of Ocelli.com, Uncle.
Yeah, we are live right now. My hour's on. So hit those earphones and put on your phones and start calling in.
Yeah, go for it.
Go.
That's the thing is we got the sound running. You know, Aaron did a good hour all by himself. No calls though, none
At all.
None at all.
They after the New Year's Revolution.
Yep.
You didn't get anything. Now what's going on with you, sidekick?
I think I scared him, Uncle. I was a little bit confrontational for what they're used
that
to.
Action. Well, what we had was okay. What we had. But I tell you, they should be alive and an awakening.
Yeah.
Boy, they got some news for us to talk about, though, since...
Well, Uncle, before we even...
show is 319...
Oh, yeah, the phone number, yeah. So, Uncle, of course...
257... Oh, now you messed me up.
Yeah, no, that's okay. The call-in number, if you want to call in tonight and join us, it's 319-527-5016. You can also message Chuck. He's charles.ocelli on Skype. So message charles.ocelli, Skype, and he'll bring you in. Or call 319-527-5016, and you will come on and be part of the show here with us. So, yeah, and already, Uncle, we have a question about the revolution.
Ooh.
It's a comment, really. It's a comment from our friend Creative Accidents.
Oh, I thought he'd like that.
He's saying, Uncle, congrats on beating out Ryan Seacrest and having more calls than him.
Yeah, I bet he didn't have any. Talking about Seacrest for a moment, I don't think he had any.
He didn't have any viewers.
Any viewers.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. I mean, he must have been down in the dumps when he said, "Man, somebody's taking over my job."
Well, yeah, nobody was in Times Square. They weren't allowed to be. So, I mean, clearly Ryan Seacrest was hurting too. He must have been, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I guess. I mean,
now he should know me because he's on that morning show.
Yes, he does have the morning show. He has all that. So yeah. He's doing okay, but I think we bested him with the revolution this year. So thank you, everybody who did listen to that. If you haven't, it's on the Uncle the Podcast podcast feed.
It's on the feed.
It's at Ocelli.com if you want to listen to it there. The video versions are still posted to all of Uncle's live streaming channels, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. You can go back and watch the video versions. We're live streaming right now, Uncle. Video. Cool.
Video line screen.
Yeah, this video right here is what's going out to the people right now.
So they anybody Chuck, anybody out of the United States for a checkup.
Oh, is anybody listening now?
Listening.
Okay, you want me to check on the stream to see who's listening where?
Yeah.
All right.
Out of the United States.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll get that up.
Chuck is gonna.
I want to talk to those people from France.
Of
I'm
course.
dying to talk to them because I'm talk about this movie I was listening to.
A movie
about France.
A movie about France.
Yeah, the country France, and
okay.
Man, that movie I was talking about. Back then.
Back in
year.
2020 and last year.
2020,
Oh,
last year.
okay. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. About the queen or something. Yeah. I'm remembering that now.
Yeah.
So
I can't.
We have one listener in France. We have one listener in Australia. We have a few in the UK. We have a bunch in Canada. And then, of course, your usual suspects in the U.S., let's see, Shelton, Washington, Houston, Texas, Springfield, Missouri, Sacramento, California, Minneapolis, Minnesota, another place in Minnesota. I can't read the name. Let's see where else we got here. Okay, this just says United States. It's unidentified. We got... Okay, that's UK, and then, of course, hello, Georgia. Got one listener in Georgia, got two listeners in Florida, got bunch of people up and down the list. But as far as the foreign listeners, it's a handful of people in Canada. Victoria, I bet I know who that is. Let's see, Halifax, I guess it says. I don't know what that means. Actually, I've never seen that before. Ontario, Toronto,
Toronto boy,
Winnipeg.
Look at these people.
Yeah, so
wait on my hour.
On your hour, right?
Waiting on my hour, there, sidekick.
I guess so.
You better get with it.
Yeah, we have a few viewers on the Twitch and the YouTube as well. So they're watching the live stream. Very exciting. Now, Chuck, are you doing okay there? You sound a bit melancholy. Everything okay?
Yeah.
I'm a little sick actually, so I'm
just
sounded like it. My energy's a little low, but at least we're moving along and things are working right again. And sound should be improved for everybody listening on the radio stream. Everything should be a little better. I know Uncle's happy we got the music back so he can hear it. And, so, it's pretty good. I just sort of have another cold or whatever this is. I don't know.
Got it. I hear you. All right.
Try not to talk much. But
yeah, we'll do the heavy lifting, right, Uncle?
We'll do the lifting tonight since he's a little ill.
Yeah.
I know Phil's a little ill. So, what were we going to talk about tonight?
What are we got? Uncle, this is your show. Tell us what we're going to talk about.
We are going to talk about impeachment.
Oh, we're talking about that, are we?
Well, this guy, they want to get him out before the 12 days are up. Can you imagine what would happen? But the vice president stepping in for a time being until they get that guy out. Start, I think, be Monday. What I'm understanding.
Of course, listeners understand that we're talking about Donald Trump here and the specter of impeachment.
His second time. I never heard of a president ever get checked twice. I know one time, but never twice.
Yeah, twice has never happened before this.
This is a world record.
It is a world record for the United States. First president ever that would be brought up on impeachment 2 times while in office. So maybe the second time will be for keeps. So we'll see. I mean, there's so much going on. Obviously, I talked about it in my hour, Uncle, but that incident at the Capitol on just a couple days back, everybody saw it. Everybody is aware of that. Do you have anything you want to say just about that event? What's your take, Uncle?
That I thought it was crazy. Honestly, thought it was crazy. I mean, they'll come in, tear the window out, going in, but with the strength part of it, the president spoke and said that. So I think he did get blamed for it, of course.
So, this is, of course, a big debate now. Did or did not Donald Trump incite this event?
I believe he did.
You believe
because
he did? Yes.
The way he said it.
Yeah.
Be there or
P square.
be fight for the finish or whatever he was saying there.
Yeah, he was saying something along those lines.
Something on those lines, and just blowing out, and then he got off. Then he got off. They took him off the air. They took him off the stuff that we listened to. He's off of it now. He cannot go on it.
He's not allowed to go on there anymore.
No more.
Oh, you're talking about social media.
Social media. He's not allowed to go on it.
Okay.
I popped on my phone. I got some kind of thing on it, and boom! I just saw his name on those things, and all those stuff about the things that happened this past week. It's on it.
Yeah. Now there's talk in the chat that let's see here. So talk about swords and the guy in the buffalo skin running around the halls of Congress. Did you see this guy? Did you see the guy wearing the horned helmet, Uncle? Did you catch that? He's going by the name, he's got a couple names, but one of them is QAnon Shaman.
I heard of that. Yeah.
Chuck, what's up?
Yeah, didn't he have a spear, that guy?
I think at one point he was carrying a spear.
He was carrying a spear. Oh, there was a American flag and a black next with stars.
That was one of his flags he's carrying?
That was one of the flags.
Okay, he probably had a couple. Yeah.
It was one of them.
He had the face paint, the red, white, and blue face paint.
Red, white, and blue paint. And they kept saying, go home. And they kept saying, this is our home. This is our building. This is our home. So now, question is, what is our building? But not to do that.
Yeah.
For Pete's sakes.
Got it.
You don't do that to a house. How would you like to go in somebody's house and get destroyed like that?
Yeah,
that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, do you trash your own house
like that?
Yeah, is that what you do to your own house, or
that's a question they're asking us.
Maybe they do, Uncle. Maybe that's what they do at their own house.
That's their plan. Blow up their house.
Yeah,
their own house.
I mean,
this is an example. This is a bad example.
I mean, clearly the building belongs to them. They are when they talk about it, of course, I understand where they're coming from when they say these things, but they say it in such a way as though there's a real sense of entitlement when they say these things. And it sounds like when they're giving their point of view that basically they're just entitled little brats that think they can do whatever they want. That's the way it comes off to me. I'm sorry.
It was one that's about close as I would have said. I would have said the same thing. But the thing is, his followers, all his followers, are what doing it.
You're talking about Donald Trump.
Donald Trump's
followers. Yeah.
Those are his followers that they said, go ahead and go. And what he said, they went.
They
Boom.
went, yeah. They just listened.
They
just
listened
following
to
orders.
him. They follow the president. And
they're being good little goose steppers. They know what to do.
They said, oh, let's go to destroy something. And boom, they destroyed that whole area.
It's fun. Breaking stuff is fun.
Breaking stuff. But you know how many people got arrested?
Not as many as probably ought to have been, but I guess a couple probably.
A couple did get arrested. Mm-hmm. Even that guy sitting in the lady's chair.
Oh, Pelosi? Was somebody
Pelosi's
sitting in Pelosi's chair?
Yes, the Pelosi's chair.
Yeah, the guy with his feet kicked up. He was some sort of like gun group leader or something.
Leg up on the top.
Yeah, I saw that
ridiculous,
guy.
man. I don't know what that guy trying to do.
And he was just trying to relax, Uncle.
Trying to relax.
I mean, you can't blame a guy for trying to, it was a stressful day. A lot had happened. He just wanted to relax. You know? What's wrong with that? It's America. We're free to do that kind of thing. It's a free country.
Not destroy what we just saw.
No. So we can't do that, you're telling me.
We can't do that kind of stuff. But we're the same.
I think we're facing a crisis of political philosophy and ideology where we don't know what we believe anymore. Let's be honest about it. Nobody knows what to think. Nobody knows what they do think, but they're sure pretending like they know, aren't they?
Yeah, the people are simply crazy. They're just completely shot. Their man didn't get it. So what do? They back cramp. They do their thing. So that's exactly what they did.
I mean, that's what it comes down to.
It's
Uncle.
what
it's
it was. Not this. It's what it was. That's how it was. And that's how it began.
I agree.
I mean, everybody looking at it's disgraceful.
It is.
United States of America getting destroyed. And the people from the other countries, they had some things to say. Did you hear about Putin? Putin.
Has he given a statement?
I didn't hear the Putin yet, but I did hear the others.
Who? What others? Who else has said something? I haven't seen
the other countries.
Really?
Said, but that was really disgraceful.
Okay, they're basically, most people are probably just saying what a disgrace it was.
What a disgrace it was.
I would expect that.
Couldn't control your own country, and here we are in what year? 2021, and having this problem. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts.
It's a little kooky. Kooky. You would have thought that we would have been on that. Oh, I see in the Ocelli.com chat room we're getting images of QAnon Shaman, care of Creative Accidents. So thank you for dropping those wonderful images in there. CA, we appreciate that as always.
I don't hear any pump talking in there, though.
Oh yeah.
I usually can hear them in my ears.
Through the magic of OBS, Uncle, I am able to remove the beep beep beep. I do believe.
We don't know who's in there though.
Well, we can see right here. I have the Ocelli.com chat, so let's pull it up. There they are. I can see it. Creative Accidents is there. We've got Phase Shifter 8. We've got Chuck is in there. Lucum. So that's who I'm seeing right there, and the audience watching on the live stream video can see the chat as well and kind of join in and have fun with that. Because we've got the Ocelli.com chat, and we've got the other chat from the live stream channels. All of the comments currently are coming in from Twitch, and Creative Accidents is the big conversationalist there.
I haven't seen Twitch yet. It's not on my phone yet.
Yeah, don't forget 4Cat Lady, the Ford Freak, and 12Z's in the chat room at Ocelli.com as well.
Cool. Yeah, thank you all for being there and for listening.
Ladies.
We appreciate it highly.
Oh, my ladies are there.
Thank you for being customers tonight.
Thank you for being customers.
We do thank you for that. So yeah, Uncle, lots of interesting things happening, a lot of craziness. Creative Accents saying, Uncle, thanks for bringing international perspective on events. Hashtag they hate us for our freedoms. So he's talking about your commentary on the international officials and their commentary on the events.
Their commentary, people. But music, a lady got killed and she died in there.
She did.
One of
a couple.
A soldier woman died. Where they found out it was a lady and she died.
Yes, you're talking. She was a veteran from, I think, the Air Force, and she was a resident of San Diego. She was the one that was shot.
Wow. When
she was going through the window inside the Capitol building, she was shot, I believe, by Capitol Police.
Yeah, and then when she got to the hospital, she died.
Yes.
That's the lady that died.
Yes,
she showed the face of her, though.
Ironically, a woman got trampled by the mob, and as the story goes, she had been holding a "Don't Tread on Me" flag previously, and then
so they followed it.
In completely ironic fashion, she was tread upon to her own death.
Oh, saying that and thinking, yes, you're gonna get death after that. It seems crazy.
It's almost unbelievable, Uncle. That
I mean, this I've been heard for this kind of stuff. I mean, and I'm wondering when January 20th comes around, how is it going to come out?
Oh, you're talking about inauguration.
Scared inauguration. How is this going to all come down to? I mean, I'm sort of scared. I mean, this could happen. I mean, they say these things, and then all of a sudden something can change.
Well, I understand your apprehension because, who knows? I mean, we knew that Trump was going to have this rally
coming on
the day it happened. We didn't know it was going to end the way it did.
No.
I mean, we know in the same fashion, we know that Inauguration Day is coming.
It is coming soon. It's 8 days left.
Yeah, it's coming very soon, but we don't know what's going to happen then either.
We don't know. And he
So
said,
anything could happen clearly, as it already has. So you just got to prepare yourself for anything could happen.
You know what he could do? He could set something up. Even though the president's not there, he could set something up like a bomb. You never know what can happen. You know,
Somebody could.
Something like that. It's just, yes, I'm scared of this stuff that might happen.
I was talking a bit about those possibilities in the hour previous to this, Uncle.
Yeah, I figured you were talking
It seems as though it's a foregone conclusion that sort of thing is going to happen. It's going to happen in the name of Donald Trump and his company or whatever.
Right.
So, I mean, you know, that's kind of the way of things, and it's going to get real weird from here on out. That's not good. It's not good.
No. Right. But, so, what am I going to talk about now?
Well, we could talk about anything, Uncle, if you want.
Let's get on the subject.
Let's get on the subject. Yeah,
I'm trying to figure on something. My mind has gone blank for some.
It's hard to know what to talk about.
After the new revolution thing, I lost track of what to talk about.
Well, why don't we go back to the revolution briefly? How do you feel about the revolution show? Did you enjoy it, Uncle?
Oh, yeah, it was very enjoyable. I thought it was interesting. I had a few people. It was nice, and I had up to that the amount of people that showed that had called in, but I'm sure that people are looking back at it now after a while to see.
Oh yeah, and they can. It's posted, so go back and watch and listen to it.
And listen to it, so to know what it was about for the last year of 2020.
Yeah, so I mean that was our annual show. We do it every year. It was a close to 2020 and an open to 2021. It's always a fun thing that we do. We'll do it again next year. Yeah. But you know, the exciting thing is that we are doing the live stream as we've done this being the third year in a row. But the plan is to be live streaming, Uncle, every week that we do the regular radio show now. As we're doing now, we're doing the live stream video in addition to the radio.
This live show is continuing on from the past, but continuing on doing it now.
Yeah, exactly.
I sort of like this idea. So you can see ourselves in it.
There we are.
In doing something like this. Like we talk about anything you want to talk about.
What we see on this.
Open.
Yep, lines are open. A good point, Uncle. We can accept your calls. You can be on the show. 319-527-5016 or Skype. Charles.Ocelli on Skype. Send him a message and he'll bring you in. Otherwise, call 319-527-5016. We'd love to have you on the show tonight, and you can be part of this live stream, radio, video, multimedia experience that is Uncle the Broadcast.
Right.
We're doing well, I think, Uncle. And yes, what you see here, because I have my big computer monitor, and you can see in real time what the audience will be seeing on their end, is what I have here on my little OBS computer program, Uncle. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's got my pictures and faces on it.
Yeah, we can see the little comments that are coming in from the chat rooms, the different chat rooms where it's going out, and the Ocelli.com chat room. I can even pull that up too, so it's cool. So we can see all that. The audience can see it.
Seems like you got this working there, sidekick.
I think so.
I mean, it's starting to work out pretty good.
I think so. I'm proud of what we've done. I'm excited about the prospect of the future going forward. We've got lots of good customers and supporters there, watching, listening, showing their support on the Patreon.
Oh, yeah. How's the Patreons coming?
It's okay. It's okay. We definitely have supporters, and people are sticking with us and you know, sending us the monthly donations through Patreon and helping pay for the podcast and the website and all that. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
It's exciting. Creative Accents is asking in the Twitch chat, hey, where's Uncle's glasses?
Oh, I had them off today.
Not wearing them today?
I took them off tonight.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see you.
See good enough? Yeah. I know glasses are an interesting topic. I've been wearing them for.
I have them hanging on my neck half the time, and I had to take them off. But well, they've been on me all day, so I just wanted to be.
You just want to feel comfortable, right? You want to feel comfortable and take the glasses off.
Yeah.
I understand that because I feel comfortable when I take them off. Like, it feels relaxing.
Well, once in a while, but she always yells, "Where's my glasses? Where's my glasses?" I know who we're talking about. That's
the thing. When you're not wearing glasses, you can't see so well.
Well, what am I supposed to look at? Actually, just me and looking at myself.
Yeah. So you're saying what is there even to look at anyway? I'm just going to take them off. Who cares?
No, just for tonight, though.
It's fine. I mean, I'm not even wearing my glasses right now.
No.
I can't see what I'm doing here at the helm of the live stream. It could be trouble, so let me put them back on.
You're doing something. You are doing all this equipment stuff. Mm-hmm. I can see your point.
Some people get apprehensive about glasses. I had a coworker talk to me about them. I could tell that she was kind of apprehensive at the idea of having to wear glasses, and she's trying to kind of put it off. And I understand where she's coming from, because it can be like an image thing. It's like, oh, I don't want to have to wear glasses. But personally, for me, I've been wearing glasses so long, it's become like a part of my look. And also, I think glasses look good. I think people that wear glasses, I think they look cool. And I think women that wear glasses look good. I think it's cool. So I don't know. That's my personal opinion on the subject. But what do you think, Uncle, about the look of glasses? Is it a good look? Do you not like the look of yourself in glasses, or do you prefer yourself with glasses, or do you not even care?
I don't like glasses. It's just that I can't find them. That's why they unhook me. They're on me with the hook.
Yeah.
Half the time, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, that's the main problem.
But the main problem for me is where are they half the time? But I know where they're in my room. But when I have them hooked up to something, like a strain of hook train, usually be hang them down. But
yeah, I know. Yeah, you can lose them, and that's not good if you have to wear glasses and you lose them.
I do that a lot, losing them.
Got to have your backup pair.
I mean,
you got to have that.
The backup pair, I don't know. They're in there someplace.
I don't even have really a good backup pair now. I have some contacts. I don't really like contacts, but I have some that I could wear if I had to.
Contacts are nice, better than not wearing a glass.
So you like contact lenses then?
They'd be pretty good, but there'd be a problem for my eye trying to put them in. For me, I would think.
I've done contacts, but I don't really care for them, to be quite honest. I could do without them.
Wow.
And then there's the LASIK thing too. I don't know. I go back and forth on whether I even would want to do that. Of course, there's a part of me that would love to do it, but then there's that other part of me that, as I was saying before, the glasses have become like almost a part of me and like who I am, at least from a very shallow visual aspect. Like that's what I look like and what I have looked like, and I kind of enjoy it. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if I'd be any good getting them either, because I don't know.
LASIK you're talking about?
If I do that, I don't even know if I'll ever wear glasses again. If I did that.
Yeah. Oh, now Creative Accents say that your ads have glasses. So weird to see you without them, Uncle. Who is the hottest girl in glasses? Velma Dinkley from Scooby Doo?
That lady. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's so Velma from Scooby Doo.
Velma. She's Velma.
Yeah, but the question, Uncle, is she a babe or not?
I would go the other way.
You say no. You don't think so?
I don't think so, but I go the other one.
You like Daphne?
Daphne.
Okay, yeah.
If I would have had a choice, it would be Daphne.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's, of course, Fred and him.
Yeah,
Fred. I know when Fred and him go nuts crazy between it, and then the other one gets mad. I seen how they would get mad in the cartoon. I mean, when they get mad, and she got mad with Mr. Uncle Scooby that time. Well, we could talk about that.
You know what I didn't realize until just recently? The kids are watching like one of the newer Scooby Doos, and apparently the storyline is that Velma is the ex-girlfriend of Shaggy. I didn't know that. Was that always part of the story?
No idea that was.
You didn't know that, huh?
I didn't know that. When that come up?
I don't know.
I'd like to. I didn't realize that they were the two together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was shocking me.
I'm shocked by it.
I mean,
I didn't know that.
Shaggy always wanted like Scooby, and so them two were friends, and then the girls did their thing, and I thought it was like that. I mean, but then I hear that. I said, that's crazy.
I want to say that it's like a storyline they added into one of the newer series, not the original one from like the 60s or 70s or whatever, but in the newer one, they added that story arc to kind of like build on the characters a bit. Like, it was always kind of implied that Fred and Daphne must have some sort of thing going on, and that like it always felt to me like Velma and Shaggy were both single.
Yeah.
But I guess they changed that, and they made new story arcs out of, look, let's make it so that Shaggy was Velma's boyfriend, and maybe they broke up, and now they can fight about that. I don't know.
It did happen in part of the story. It did happen. They did mention that. If you're listening to it, it did come to a conclusion thinking that what you just said.
Yeah.
And they were sort of together. For that reason, I would thought.
Yeah, Scooby Doo has always been an odd series to me. It's very weird. I've always been surprised at how popular it was and is and continues to be. I mean, they've even made like a monster truck out of Scooby Doo. You know the Scooby Doo monster truck, Uncle?
Yeah.
You seen that thing?
It was on the Monster Jam thing.
Yeah,
he's on that.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah, I saw that. But so
the monster jam monster truck that looks like Scooby Doo, the character Scooby Doo, the dog. The truck looks like Scooby Doo.
Right.
It's called Scooby Doo. Looks like Scooby Doo. Very interesting.
Just like him. They go to Vegas after they go to Jacksonville.
Yeah, okay. You're talking about if you go to see Monster Jam live, these are the locations you can go.
They're at.
They also go to Angel Stadium in Anaheim.
Oh.
That's either just before or just after the Vegas show. They do Anaheim.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they do that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. Well.
Yep. So that's another location that Monster Jam.
So if anybody likes those kind of sports things, that's where you can go.
Have you ever been to a Monster Jam event, Uncle?
Once in Jacksonville.
Was that when you got your picture taken with Gravedigger, or was that a separate event? Remember that picture that we posted on Instagram?
I think so, yeah.
So that was the same or a different one?
I think that was the same one. We went into the stadium.
Yeah.
And we were watching the game, watching these trucks.
Yeah. Constantly
going over. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, those are some exciting vaccinations when you watch it live.
Yeah.
And you watching it on TV, ain't nothing to pay it live.
Yeah, I can see that.
You can go to, let's say you go, how long does it take to Vegas to get there?
Well, let's go to Anaheim. That's closer.
Oh, you go to Anaheim, it take you.
It's a couple minutes down the highway, Uncle. It's not far. Yeah.
And it'd be down there.
Yeah.
Been down there, but I've been in Jacksonville. I went with my friend Wolf, I believe.
That was your buddy that you went to the Monster Jam
with? And he went with me. So we both went there, and we went in to see one, and that's what happened then. So I did that.
All right, cool. I mean, I would like to go. It'd be cool to see.
They are nice, though. They are nice shows.
I'll bet.
I mean, you go in before they start. They go through the thing. Somebody on the air?
Oh, that's we're getting messages on the old Skype. Nothing to worry about here, Uncle.
Oh,
just seeing updates from Chuck behind the scenes there. Nothing to worry about.
we'd like to have some waves on my callers.
Callers, we call upon you now.
Call you now.
319-527-5016. Please don't let this first show of 2021 go by without a call. Uncle needs that. So call 319-527-5016 or Skype Charles.Ocelli. Bring you on in the show. We want to have you here. So do join us. We want you here.
This just seems like it's going around. Well,
what's going around, Uncle?
With all this, well, we also now got this virus that can't control.
Oh, yes, the coronavirus.
People cannot control this all of a sudden.
Well,
we are coming down to this problem again. Because of people do not stay home.
They don't stay home.
They constantly go out.
Do they? Yeah,
yes.
There are people. Yeah, there are people going out. Yeah.
There's people they don't understand. There should be a law against it.
Well, there kind of are and there kind of aren't. It's, in typical American fashion, it's hard to know what it is that we're doing. It seems as though we're kind of locked down, but kind of aren't.
I'm scared even to go out.
Yeah,
I can't even go out nowhere.
There's a lot of cases. No doubt about it. There's tons of cases, lots of people getting it. I know tons of people that have had it. We know somebody who has a bad case of it right now. They're in the hospital with it. My gosh. Yeah. So that's happening. It's all happening. And the question is, what do you do about it? That's what always baffles me. I don't know.
What can you do about it? They're not getting the shots in long enough for people to get them. I don't.
Yeah, I have my
bring them out.
I have my reservations about the vaccine too, whether that's even going to be effective whatsoever. Is that going to actually do anything?
I don't know.
That's that's a simple question I ask. I don't know. I'm skeptical, I got to say, Uncle.
Ridiculous of trying to have this down. People are going to say, people refuse to take it. The first shots of them. A lot of people have, but didn't want to take it because of what you're saying.
Yeah,
scared of it. Don't know what to think about it.
Yeah, it hasn't.
This is sounded.
The testing has not. It got rammed through under Operation Warp Speed, so to speak, what it's been called by Trump. Yeah, so the testing that most vaccines are forced to undergo, it was not there. So it's rammed through. We don't know what side effects could be there. So to dismiss those concerns is not right. No. I know that people are doing that, but you shouldn't, because it is a real concern. And again, my question is the efficacy of this. Like, is it really going to stop the spread of this?
Well, I can see if you can get 1 or 2 shots in you, it could seem to help in some way, but to make sure that the other person, whoever you talk to, gets it. That's the question. You don't know that.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You don't know if he got it or not.
Honestly, to be honest, Uncle, I understand both sides of the argument here. And I don't know where to fall on it, to be honest, because my default position is that nobody knows anything about this, and that this is a situation that
people, I think, are scared.
People are scared.
They're going to definitely be scared about all this stuff that is happening.
You got to be, when you're scared, though, you can't just do things out of fear. And that sounds like a cliche from the right-wing angle of this story. It's like, don't live in fear, so don't wear a mask and don't take vaccine and don't do anything. You have to do something. You have to do something, but
do something.
But at the same time, I understand the point they're trying to make. I don't think it's the correct battle to fight if you're trying to champion your own individual freedoms. I don't see the whole mask debate being effective for one thing. It's certainly not going to be effective in championing that cause. It's not the right forum to do that. It's not correct. The question with masks is, do they work or not? We can ask that question. We can debate that question. I am of the opinion that they do. That's based solely on anecdotal personal life experience evidence that I have derived for my own conclusions. They seem like they work to me.
Well, around your work, for example, is very hard. When you go out and hopefully have your mask on.
Yes.
To do that with people.
Yes.
I mean, but you got to have that and wash your hands.
Yes, wash the hands. Do wash
Constantly
the hands.
wash hands, though.
And wearing the mask again is just kind of like being polite, too. It's like, because you got to realize, no matter where you fall on the issue, when you go out there, the people that you run into out in public, and especially the people that are forced to like live their lives in public, to just like eke out their existence and make their measly little wage slave wages so that they can survive. They don't want to be there. They don't want to see you without a mask. And they're going to be angry when they see you without a mask. I'm just going to say that and put the message out. That's how it is. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But that's just the way of things. So if you want to go out creating little confrontations that could have been avoided by just putting a stupid thing on your face, I mean, just wear the dumb thing on your face. Who cares? Like, it does not matter. That's my opinion of it. And I also think that they work. But again, I don't know that. I don't think anybody knows jack squat, to be quite honest about this. I don't think this situation is changing. I'm starting to get upset, and maybe it's out of sheer frustration. But I don't see anything changing anytime soon. It seems like we're just in the same situation, Uncle.
Well, it does sound like it, because it's not. To me, it seems like it's not moving. I mean, what I'm seeing. But I see it in them. They keep asking, can it go a little faster? Can it go a little faster? I mean, bringing the shots. I mean, to get some of these people at least get their
the
first
vaccine
one.
sooner. Yeah.
I mean, this is what they're saying.
Well, the sooner it's rolled out, the sooner we might get some semblance of understanding of the efficacy, if it's changing the numbers at all. Maybe I mean, you have to start doing it at a mass scale to get any sort of data in on that. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's go to creative accents, because I don't want to get bummed out talking about the coronavirus too much here. So creative accents is saying,
what are you saying?
Uncle, what do you think about Pelosi asking Joint Chief of Staff guy to take away accessibility to nuclear launch codes? Good idea? What if someone attacks?
No, it isn't. Wait a minute. A person in charge of that should do his job properly. Yeah, but not in that kind of way.
So is it good or not good to have Trump in charge of the nuclear codes? Can he be trusted with that now?
What he's been doing lately? No.
He's not to be trusted with any kind of power.
Not to be with anything. I believe the question I think that people are voting for right now in the House, should he be impeached?
Yeah,
and
should he be impeached?
I have a feeling, I gotta say, the way he's been acting, I say yes.
He's too unhinged at this point. We can't
crazy.
Trust him.
He's not like President Ford like he used to be.
No,
not even close to it. So he don't have that kind of way to say, congratulations, and go away.
He's unhinged even by Donald Trump's standards. He's unhinged.
Yes, unhinged.
He's even worse than he has been.
Has been. Correct. That's what I was coming to.
So we don't want.
That's what you say there, Sergeant Accidents.
He could, out of desperation, do something foolish, and we're trying to avoid that situation.
Right. Back again with that question, is I'm afraid what comes January 20th. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I'm really scared of it.
Yeah,
I know it's going to be change of plan, a change of people, but how far in?
Well, apparently Trump isn't going to be there at the inauguration.
But you never know who it can be behind him.
Pence will be there.
Left behind. You never know what can be left behind.
Oh, you think he's going to leave a little surprise in the White House?
That's what I mean.
He's going to clog the toilets or something.
Toilets. else.
Oh, it's gonna be worse than
Something
that?
else or something. You never know. You never know with him. I mean, that's the point with the people in their house. They don't know. They're scared.
I mean, yeah. The point stands that you don't know what to expect with Donald
Right.
Trump. Expect the unexpected.
Exactly.
He is unhinged. He is insane. He is deranged.
He's fired, like he said in his shows.
You're fired.
He's fired, but you fired yourself.
I think we need to get a Trump impersonator to
Trump?
come in and tell
we need
him
a Trump
that.
to come. I need a Trump man in here, please. Anybody that's got a Trump man out there?
That would
come
be
out?
hilarious.
I would like to hear what they have to say.
I'd like to see somebody do that.
Me
I'd like
too.
to see that.
Me
Somebody
too.
just come in and go, "You're fired."
You're fired. Just as like it does on his shows.
Oh God. We're all sitting here hoping that he just goes away on January 20th, but of course he won't. He's going to be in the public eye one way or another, and if he's not, then his little movement that has been built up around him is here to stay. You better believe it, Uncle. They're not going anywhere.
Well, we know who they are and what they did. There could be more of them around, is what we're saying.
Yeah, they're
And
crawling.
they're crawling all over the place. At this time, right now, I wouldn't want to be in Washington, D.C. I would not want to be there.
Might be dangerous to be there, you're saying.
It's like a danger zone. So far for your brother.
Highway to the danger zone?
Yeah, heading to danger zone. Going into the danger zone.
God.
People, Brother Rogers.
Start playing Kenny Loggins because that's where you're going.
That's where you're headed.
We're on a highway. Highway to the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Uncle, maybe on a live stream one night for some special weird little presentation we could play that song and
I would like to.
maybe some other songs where we can do some little musical stuff.
We all like to do something like that. I thought we'd had something like that tonight in some way.
It's an easy song to play on guitar, Highway to the Danger Zone. So we
Yeah.
can I can pull that one off. I can do that.
I like to, because I miss that song. I like that song.
It's a fun one. Yeah.
But
We could play that. Maybe we'll have to learn Take Your Breath Away to go along with it. And we can
Yeah,
do a
that
special little Top Gun medley presentation.
yeah,
Oh, and I want to address real quickly something from the revolution, the beginning of the revolution. I didn't properly answer because I was so scatterbrained and just trying to pick up the pieces of everything that was going on. It was at the head of the show, people were asking what the heck the music was that I was playing at the start of the show.
it was the Kung Fu action.
It was.
It was Kung Fu action that he was playing his play on the guitar, and I was doing the movements of the Kung Fu person.
Correct. Yeah.
That's what I was
We were
doing.
ninjas. We were
Ninja
both
Turtles.
ninjas.
Ninja Turtles.
Uncle was being a ninja. I was a ninja playing
We were.
guitar. The music was a medley from the video game, the Nintendo game Ninja Gaiden. It was all songs from that I pieced together in a little medley that led up into the Uncle theme song. So it was just like a medley of Ninja Gaiden / Uncle theme song to open up the New Year's Revolution under the theme, the Year of the Ninja. And that was the little idea behind that. And I was unable to answer that question just because I was trying to... There was a lot of moving parts that night, Uncle. So I was just trying to
I
figure
was
things
doing
out.
the action movement with the hands.
Yeah, it was good.
You know what I'm surprised that I haven't heard from that night?
What's that?
Your father. I'm surprised he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
call.
I'm sure he was...
I mean, I know he would at least call, but I was just...
If he wasn't listening that night, it was because he was asleep. I definitely could see that being the case. I don't know. I didn't ask him this, but if he hadn't listened that night, he'll probably go back and listen to the podcast and all of it, though.
I was just wondering.
He was there for the first year that
Yeah,
we
he-
did the live stream video.
He was here
there.
that 1 year.
Or it wasn't a live stream video. I'm sorry. We were doing the live stream radio show that year. We didn't do video that year.
No, not video that year.
But we
It
live
was-
streamed the radio show. It was the first year we did the full 4-hour thing is what
Yeah.
it was. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
that was what it was. And
Yeah.
he was... Well, he was here live somehow.
Sweet, sweet memories.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun times with Uncle's New Year's Revolution. Thank you everybody who joined us, who was a part of that. Look forward to it next year. And just stay with us for the live stream this year. I have lots of creative ideas to do for this live streaming thing that are going to be beyond just the regular show, that I'll do extra little features on our live stream video. So look for those too.
Well, I'll let you handle that stuff because I don't know any of these stuff.
We've got creative accidents asking of the Revolution. Uncle, how was mixing all the alcohols? Did Sidekick do okay?
I don't know if he wasn't. He was like he was just saying. He was a little off in some of these things, and I think some of that caused it too. It is a couple of drinking, but what you were just saying that yourself, Sidekick, just recently, that you couldn't figure something out or something going on in the head.
I was just trying to make everything work properly. So my head was going in all different directions.
That's exactly what I was saying.
And so sometimes my co-hosting duties suffered somewhat because I was putting so much thought into just the production side of things at times.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like.
But I think all in all, it came out all right, and we had fun. It was good all together, and it was a weird year, 2020. It was kind of an odd show that we did, and it's a weird year we're coming into, so it's all apropos, I think.
Well, what I'm scared of not had was the old Mrs. P. I know you guys wanted to hear Mrs. P.
Mrs. P.
Melissa P.
Okay.
Melissa P. I know you guys wanted to hear it.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't.
So not everybody called into the show that listeners would have liked, but we did get good engagement regardless. So not everybody called in, but it was good. It was good. And I think as the year goes on, this is going to be an interesting experiment playing around with the live streaming and seeing if we can get people in the weird world of Twitch and whatnot to kind of join in and want to be a part of the show. So be a fun little challenge and experiment, Uncle.
People wanna get on it. I'm welcome to be on it, and just like you said, just call in if you want to listen. And listen. I mean, what you're doing, but.
Now, Uncle, we're being told that we need to do shout-outs.
Shout-outs now?
Yeah, it's that time. We got to do our shout-outs, Uncle.
I haven't got much to say.
You can't think of who to shout out to right now?
Shout-outs.
Yeah.
The regulars and a special one that we know who it is.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that we had passed.
Oh, Bear, of course.
I got to have Bear because I sure miss him. Yeah. He always been on the prayer list. And I like him much, and the wine drinker,
Bum Wine Bob.
Shout out to you. Shout out to all the other people that you know who they are. Mm-hmm. That's the easy way I can say it. And the Swordman.
Swordman. Yeah. Okay. I think in the spirit of talking about live stream and Twitch, I'll give a shout out to some Twitch people that I just started following because I'm poking around on there, seeing what people are making. There's a channel called It's Me, John B. So he goes under that handle. It's Me, John B. It's him. It's this guy, John, and a woman who is his co-host. She goes under the handle of like Odin's Mommy 888 or something. But it's the two of them typically that do just a live stream video show that's engaging, entertaining. They talk about all sorts of stuff. So I'd watch their show and they're cool and I join the chat. So I'm just going to give a shout out to them. I know they're starting up a little or they're starting up a media venture through that, which is cool. So I wish them success and shout out to them.
They're just starting.
They've been doing the Twitch thing for a while, but they're just kicking things into higher gear. And
they got our cards, right?
Not yet, but
when we do. Oh no!
I can send them that.
Send them some cards and send everybody else cards that don't have them.
So we'll have to join forces maybe with some Twitch people for what that's worth if we can, and maybe build an audience there and just have fun with the platform. That's what I want to do. And
you grab one of my cards, you'll be on a Friday night, every Friday night. If anybody gets any cards anytime soon, you'll be a guest on the show.
Yeah.
I'll be putting you on the show for the Name the Tune show.
Yeah, and we're going to continue the regular show Friday nights on Ocelli.com, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 8 p.m. Pacific every Friday. UncleThePodcast.com is where you find the podcast feed. This was originally a podcast, still is, always will be. So listen to the podcast, share it, share the links with all your friends, let people know about it, have them become part of it that they call in the show. Thank you, everybody, for your support. At Uncle Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. So follow those, UncleThePodcast.com. And we'll see you next week on Ocelli.com, Friday night. Uncle, bring us on home. This is it.
That's the end. Bye-bye.